Welcome back everybody to the channel. We're on video number 3. Hope you enjoyed the last video, which was guess their age. It was terrible, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway. I thought, let's sit down. Let's have a little chat like we did in the first video. So, I've just had a delivery of pizza. So what I thought is let's film a mukbang. I'm going to eat pizza and answer some questions that I found on the internet, and we're going to have a riveting time together. So let's get into it. Oh, I need to describe my pizza to you first, don't I? Yes, I will do that. It's called a Meaty Bites, I think. A Meaty Bites pizza. It's a large, 12 inches, stuffed crust. It's got chicken, beef, all the ham stuff, everything like that. I can't actually tell you the ingredients because I'm filming on my phone and I ordered it on my phone. It feels and looks divine, ladies and gents. It feels very thick. Yummy. Ow, that's very hot. See this? Now this is going to be a problem. I don't like talking with my mouth full. And I don't like people that make chewing noises. So I'm aware that this video might be annoying for some of you. But anyway, we'll do it anyway. I might not finish the pizza on camera because I will be talking at the same time and we would be here for about 45 minutes. But it's the thought that counts. Got some questions on the laptop down here. So let's just get into some. Number 1, starting off a bit random. If you could live anywhere, where would it be? Now, I was thinking about this before putting the camera on. I don't think I'd pick a very tropical country because you'd get bored of being hot all the time. I think I'd choose somewhere in America, but I just don't know which state, which could be a problem. But LA, no, New York. I choose New York, I think, because when it's cold, it's cold. When it's hot, it's hot. You know, you've got the best of both worlds there. If you go to LA, it's going to be hot all the time.
Yummy pizza, 10 out of 10.
So many great things have happened in New York. They've got loads of food. I'll tell you what they do have in New York. Pizzas that are literally the size of me. And that would honestly be my dream. Oh no. I don't like that. You know when you're eating a pizza and all the toppings just come off at once? No, not the one. Number 2 is favourite holiday, beach, mountain or city? I think. Yeah, beach, mountain or city. Oh, good question. Well, I know what it's not. Beach. As much as I think it would be great to wake up, go for a little morning stroll down the beach on the sand. If a tsunami's coming, you're getting wiped out. Do you know what I mean? And my biggest fear is drowning. And that, to me, just doesn't sound like a fun day out. So I don't want to have a holiday by the beach. I've never been to the mountains. So, I won't know. Never been skiing. I've never been like snowboarding or anything like that, so I don't actually know what it's like. But I imagine it's cold. And my circulation is as bad as it is anyway. So that might not be the best idea for my health. So let's go for city. I think even though I hate big crowds and people, I think city's got to be the answer, isn't it? Question 3 is, what is your opinion on reality TV shows? Towie. Never watched it. As an Essex girl, it makes me hate my people, my culture. I can't stand them. I honestly, if I properly sounded like an Essex girl, don't know what I would do with myself. I try and push the accent to the back of my head most days so I don't end up wanting to crawl into a ball and die. Made in Chelsea. I liked the new series. I watched the new series. I haven't watched any of the others. But I was invested. I was very invested in the Sam and Zara, the Liv and Tristan, all of that drama. I'd watch it every week. But the series ended and now there's nothing to watch. Love Island. Top tier. Now, we're cutting this into sub-stages here, guys. Love Island, okay. Season 2 was the best series. Okay, but I'm throwing all my cards on the table. My hands are down. Series 2 was the best series. Never saw Series 1, but I know it's terrible. Because every first series of a show is terrible. Series 2, then the one with Maura in it, is next for me. Unpopular opinion. I didn't like Jack and Danny's one. I think the only person I liked out of that was Dr. Alex because he pushed a baby out of a pram and that was just hilarious to me. Clem and Amber, they're alright, that series. Best things to come out of that series, I think it was season 3, was Chris and Cam, and that Johnny and Theo fight where they're at like the fire pit. I think that's one of my funniest moments. But yeah, I like reality TV. I like it. But I can't watch it if I genuinely cannot stand their accents. So Towie, Real Housewives of anything like that. So yeah. Can we just talk about how I'm literally still on slice number 1 and there's 7? Is there 7? 6. There's 6 and I'm on number 1. Told you it'd be a while. Number 4 is last film you watched. Okie dokie, the last film I watched was Avengers Age of Ultron. I watched it last night before I went to bed. Hands down, great film. You meet Wanda, you meet Vision. 2 big characters. Ultron is a funny dude. I've been obsessed with my Disney Plus again. I think it's been nearly a year since it came out. Been watching so many Avengers films. I watched Infinity War and Endgame. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I thought this would be a fun video. But I hate myself for talking whilst I'm eating. Anyway, there's got to be some people out here that want to watch this. I watched Infinity War. I watched Endgame to like catch up on some stuff. I watched Guardians. I watched Ragnarok. I watched Spider-Man. The first one, not the second one, because they haven't put the second one on yet because they're rude. Let me tell you something. Endgame. Let me tell you something first. My favourite Avenger is Doctor Strange, right? Because I'm biased. Benedict Cumberbatch is my holy grail, right? But Doctor Strange is just chef's kiss, right? But I cannot deal in Endgame with the fact that he brings everybody back from Dustyland. Pepper wasn't in Dustyland. He just brings Pepper back because he knows this is 1 in 14 million chance that they're going to win against Thanos. And he brings Pepper back just because he knows that Tony Stark's going to die. Sorry, spoilers. And he wants him to not be without his wife. Sorry, hello? Best man of the universe. He needs an award. I would die for that man. I just want to sit here and eat. I don't even want to answer the question. Question 5. What is the scariest movie I've ever watched? Good question. Watched a few. I'll tell you what's the weirdest film, which was a horror film, but it was just weird. I can't remember what it was called, but I watched it in my flat with my flatmates. and this woman got possessed. I think it was like a relatively new film. This woman got possessed, and it was the mum, and she found her mum dead body in the loft, and then it got possessed, and then the mum got possessed, and she was flying across the ceiling. And the end of that film was absolutely mental. But what I'm saying is she was flying on the ceiling. Like, she was running on the ceiling. That was the weirdest film, like, horror film I've ever watched. Scariest horror film I've ever watched is Before I Wake, or Before You Wake, or something like that. It's about the boy that has the nightmares. Because I watched that when I was like 12, and I shouldn't have. And that was the worst one for me, I think. I can do horror films. I can do them. Like, I don't have a problem with them. But I always make the mistake of watching a horror film at like 10:30 at night. And then that night's just like, nope, you're not getting sleep today, sorry. Why do I do that? I watched Annabelle like 5 months ago. Sippy sip. It wasn't even that scary. It's just sometimes there's a jump and you just think, I need to reassess my life choices. Do you know what I mean? Question 6. Have you ever cried at a film? Now let me show you something. The question should be, what films have you not cried at? Because there's a lot of films that I have cried at. To name a few, I mean, I wouldn't know where to start. After We Collided, after all the High School Musicals, I cried at Camp Rock, I think, and this is literally like in the last month that I watched all of these. Oh, God, I mean, I could tell you the one that I cried the most at, which would be The Fault in Our Stars. I've never recovered from watching that movie. Sorry, I'm just playing with my food now. That is so rude of me. I've never ever recovered from that movie. I think I've been depressed ever since. So I need to write to John Green and say, what the hell have you done to me? Yeah, that film just messed me up, dude. Now, here's the thing with films, right? Seeing as we're on the topic. I barely ever watch new ones, unless it's like a sequel of one that I absolutely love. I always just watch repeats of things I've already seen. I don't like change. I think that might be a problem. It should have been a New Year's resolution. But yeah, I'll just watch old things all the time. I am excited for the new Spider-Man, which does come out in about 11 months, but you can never be too excited. Next question, number 7, is what is your favourite song? That's a good question. My favourite song of all time, like ever in the world, is Stand By Me. I know, classic. And my favourite song at the moment is Driver's License. Don't know why it took me so long to get that out, because I'm just looking at my pizza. Driver's License by Olivia Rodrigo, because it's just absolute art. I've been eating this pizza for so long, it's gone cold. And that's how much I'm not eating quick enough. I'm 2 slices in and it's cold. You know that thing on Spotify where they do your top songs of the year? I know it's just going to be my top song of 2021 already. Next question, which is number 8. Do you have a tattoo? Or do I have a tattoo? I do. Well, I've got 3. I turned 18 just over 7 months ago? 8 months ago? And I've got 3 already. I've got one behind my ear, which is a semicolon. I've got one on my leg, which is a badger. And I've got one going down the entirety of my spine, which is a wand. Yeah. The thing with tattoos is I don't feel pain because I feel it in here. Self-deprecating joke for you. So yeah, the needle doesn't affect me. The thing with tattoos, if someone with loads of tattoos will tell you, is once you've got one, it's like eating a can of Pringles, right? Once you pop, you just can't stop. Okay, once you've been needles, you just want to do it again. Like, even if you hate the pain, you crave it. You know what I mean? It's an addiction. It really is an addiction. I've already been looking up new ones. And this one I only got done 3 weeks ago. Yesterday. No, today. 3 weeks ago today. Which is bad. Because if I want to be a teacher, which I do, you can't have them, like, showing. Which is stupid in this day and age, but anyway, we'll move on. Sorry, I'm swiping at the end. But I'm running out of places to put them. So I've got 2 more ideas. I want one down on my thigh on my bum thing, which I've already got my design for. And then I want the bottom of my entire left leg to be covered in like doodle things, because I'm just cool. Just covered in random doodles. Not even like meaningful ones, just random ones. 9, next question is, what is at the top of my bucket list? Not a lot. That sounds pretty stupid, but not a lot. I want to go to at least 3 more countries before I die. I want to go to Georgia in the US to go and see the Vampire Diaries place where they filmed it. I want... God, I don't know what's at the top. I had a thought today where I've got a new dream where I want to become a celebrity, go on Strictly Come Dancing and do a jive to Tough Lover from Burlesque. And that's probably at the top of my bucket list, but I know it's never going to happen. Because it's the famous part that's stopping me from doing that. I'm never going to become famous. I can't do that. But I would love to do a jive to Tough Lover from Burlesque, just with Giovanni. So maybe if I went to his house, just went knock knock, do this dance with me, then that would fulfill my dream. I'll tell you what's not on my list. Anything that involves danger. I hate it. Skydiving, bungee jumping, upside downy roller coasters, skiing, snowboarding. I would do the water things where you have to hold on to the rope and it pulls you across. I would do that, but that's where I draw the line. You know, under the water thing, I draw the line. Because as I said, biggest fear is drowning. And it's a push for me to do that water thing, but I know I wouldn't die. So I will allow myself to do that one. But anything else, no. I'm going to read number 10 to you whilst reading it off the screen because it's very long. Would you rather live in a 5-bedroom apartment all alone or live in a 1-bedroom apartment with 5 kids? Now, this for me, one problem, is a very easy answer. I would rather live in a 5-bedroom apartment all on my own. Since moving out, I've realised that I value my own space and independence more than anything in the world. Because people can get on your nerves and you just love having your own space. And even if I did have 5 bedrooms, I would turn them into something else that weren't bedrooms. You know, I'd utilise the space. If I lived in a 1-bedroom flat or apartment with 5 kids, I wouldn't want to live there. Because even if they were my kids and I loved them ever so dearly, there was nowhere for me to go. Like, ever. I'm stuck. I'm stuck in an everlasting loop of you can't get out. And I wouldn't be able to live with that. Number 11 is, would you rather have a live-in massage therapist or a live-in chef? These questions are very random. I found them on Google's. I would rather have a live-in chef. Because, and I'll tell you for why. I hate massages with a passion. I can't do them. I just can't.
That was a very salty bit of pizza.
I hate massages. Just don't touch me. Just don't go anywhere near my private bubble, which a chef doesn't do. You know, they go in your kitchen, they cook you food. That's what I want. I'd rather have food than wriggling, screaming, crying that somebody is pushing really hard on my back. Or like putting hot stones on my back. I don't want that. Number 12. Short or long hair? 2 different answers. Long hair on me, short hair on guys. Or girls. Well, no. Long hair on me, short hair on guys, long hair on girls. I'm not fussy, alright? It sounds like I'm fussy. But I just don't like a man with long hair. It's not my style, you know? I'd rather have like fade and short top, you know? Personal preference. Who doesn't have a personal preference? Number 13. If my personality was an animal, what animal would I be? Good question. Let me know in the comments which animal you think I would be, based on my conveying of personality. A sloth, because I sleep a lot. A dog, because sometimes I can get overexcited. There's a lot of them. A giraffe, because I've got a huge neck. It's not a personality trait though, is it? I can't do that one. A cow, because I'm a cow. Oh, God, there's so many, but they're all negative. I could pick a positive one. Give me 2 years to think about it. Maybe a starfish. Because they're just the kind of people that, you know, you like a starfish when you look at it, but then you forget it's there. That's me. I'm a starfish. Number 14, are you afraid of small spaces? No, I'm afraid of big ones. I will not leave the house or the flat or wherever I am if I know we're going somewhere rather large with a lot of people in it. I ain't going. Unless it's Morrison's or Tesco's, then obviously, because I need the food. But if it's like a social gathering with loads of people, or like a place where I don't actually know anybody. Now guys, I know you're going to be sad. This is the last question, okay? So we're coming up to the end. Just hang on. I know you hate me eating with my mouth open. I know you hate me taking so long to eat a pizza. Okay, but this is the last question. I believe in you. I'm proud of you for making it this far. If you have made it this far, please hit the like button. Because it really, really makes me feel better about myself when I look like this. Thank you. The last question is, how many countries have I been to? I'm gonna have to count for you. It won't take long. Scotland, Wales, Germany, Iceland, Iceland, and Malta. Yeah, 5. I've been to 5 countries. I would like to go to more once the, you know, Rona's disappeared. Anyway, I've still got 3 slices of pizza to eat, so I'm going to go and warm them back up and eat them downstairs with the Fama Lama Ding Dong. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I'm very sorry if I upset you or offended you with my eating. I offended myself, okay? So you're not alone in that boat. Alright, I'm there with you, I'm supporting you, okay? Because I feel terrible about myself for eating on camera. I don't know why I ever thought that I'd want to film this video, but I did it. I made it through, okay? And if you're at the end of this, you made it through as well. So as I said, if you did enjoy this video, guys, give it a like down below. Let me know in the comments maybe your answers to the questions. If you want to let me know, then I'll give them a little read. Please hit the red subscribe button if you want to be notified. That's not the right sentence. Remember, please hit the subscribe button if you want to see more content from me. It's very helpful to me, it makes me feel great, and the videos will make you feel great too. So hit the subscribe button, press the like button, press the little bell to be notified when the next video does go online, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!